Today, I wish to speak about a very serious matter, smoking on the streets of Paris. I came to Paris for the first time in 1976, and the first thing I did when I got off the train was light up. Because Paris was and always has been the city that is friendliest to smokers in the world. It's like Paris and smoking is horse and carriage, It's like, you know, yeah, it's unfathomable. So under the new rules, which went into effect like yesterday or the day before or something like that, you're not permitted to smoke in public parks. Well, that's probably a good idea. At beaches, who wants to, cigarette butts, like no one likes cigarette butts when they're at the beach. That's pretty gross. I remember burying them deep, thinking that was good when I was younger, but that's really kind of yuck. Okay. So we don't want to, no ashtrays. Okay. So I get that. Public gardens. Yeah, I guess it's sort of tacky to sit in a public garden and smoke. But having said that, I have sat in French public gardens and really enjoyed smoking. Bus stops. Bus stops are where you really, really want a cigarette. Particularly in Paris, where the buses don't always come according to schedule, and and maybe it's cold, it's raining, you're miserable, it's late at night. A cigarette will just get you through the next few hours. Okay, bus stops, but I understand it. There are other people at bus stops. No one wants secondhand smoke at bus stops because it kills 200 people a year or whatever. Okay, school entrances, that's good. We don't want to smoke around schools, but I would imagine that there are a lot of parents that, while they're waiting for junior to come out the front gate, they really enjoy that last cigarette before the long drive or the long metro ride home. But that's okay. We don't want to encourage smoking. Parents out there puffing away, that's fine. And sports venues, well, yeah, who wants to smoke outside a sports venue? That makes sense. But get this. This is where it really confuses me. Apparently, it is not illegal to walk down the streets of Paris smoking a cigarette, which a lot of people do. I'm here to tell you. I mean, I go to Paris whenever I can, and I'm not a smoker because I don't want to die any earlier than I have to, and I like climbing up big mountains and going on long walks. I can't do that if I smoke every day. But I tell you, when I'm in Paris, sometimes you just got to smoke. And one of the only place in the world where you can left, or one of the few places in the world where you can actually saunter down the street with a cigarette in your hand, and nobody raises an eyebrow. I mean, so apparently that is still permitted. So this is the curious thing. So I'm walking. I get out of the metro. It's late at night. Maybe I've got a cigarette. Maybe I don't. Maybe I have one. I light it up, but I have to put it out when I walk by a bus stop, or I suppose if I walk around a bus stop, if I walk out of my way to avoid the bus stop, I don't have to put it out, because apparently walking down the streets of Paris with a cigarette is still permitted, in spite of the fact that you can no longer smoke in parks, beaches, public gardens, bus stops, school entrances, or sports venues. Go figure.